This is a story about a Bedouin that wanted to find something really important. He had everything. He had camels, he had tents, he had herds of sheep, he had everything. But he wanted something very important. He took his camel, he rode it to the big city. Not before he put on it a big crate of gold and dollars and notes and chunks of good stones and whatever you can bring with you. He had everything, everything, but he wanted to find something really important. He drove to the big city, and there he is, at the big city, at the gate. He puts his camel down, and then he takes out from this crate as much as he could take, right to his pocket here and there, and he fills up his trousers, and he goes into the city. Not before he puts his crate under the camel, and he puts a cloth above it and walks in. And there, throughout the city where he walks, he sees everything, and he says, well, this I've got, and that in that shop I've got, and that in that window I've got, and this there I've got, and even that I've got, and I've got that, and I've got that, and I've got that, and I've got that. By the evening, he had to go back to his tribe, and he sees in a little alley, a little store, tiny store with a small window, a shelf with a big eye, just like that. And he says, this eye, I need. This eye is important. I'm going to take it. That's it. He goes in and says, how much is the eye? He said, well, this eye is, it has to be weighed. He said, bring the weighing machine. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm in a hurry. I have to go back to my tribe. And bring the weighing machine, and there it is. He puts down and he says, whatever you put on the other side, and the scale will come up. There you are. Just, it's yours. He brings out as much as he can from his pocket and he puts it on the scale. Nothing. It doesn't move. And the other trousers, come on. And all those big stones there. And now he sweats and he says, just a minute, what's happening? This is just some kind of miracle. What is it? What is it? Just a minute. And he goes back to the camel. He runs to the gate of the city. He brings out the whole crate and he goes into the store and he puts almost there, putting the crate on the scale. And an old Bedouin looks at him and says, what are you doing? What are you doing? He says, I'm trying to buy something important. This eye that I see in front of me is very important. I want it. And he says to him, just a minute, put the crate on the side. What's wrong? He said, I put all this weight on the scale, look at it. Look, nothing, it doesn't move. He said, just a minute. The old Bedouin just puts his hand in the jacket and he takes out a handkerchief and he puts it on the eye. And there goes the scale. Whee! And he says to me, what the hell? How did you do that? How did you do that? I was trying with all this weight and you with this little handkerchief. The old Bedouin looks at him and he says, don't you know? The eye, the more it sees, the more it wants. The more it sees, the more it wants more and more and more. So there you are. Keep your eyes open and your mind there. And if you've got something important, look after it. It might not be there after a while.